Where's the flavor?
I don't taste anything. Where's the flavor?
Where's the flavor?
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm off the exit, draw. Yeah, she give me that claim as well. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Now they feel like no one understand me. I'm gonna.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Local Black Girls Podcast, where today it's me and Brooke, so double of greatness.
So fun.
And today is Juneteenth. Juneteenth was pronounced a national holiday, 2 days ago?
Yeah. Seems about right, yeah. I mean, it's been celebrated for about, 1-2 years. So.
Yeah. By only the black community, because it was only recognized by us, because, normally, with white people and their liberation, they celebrate, the 4th of July, their independence, what was it, 1776? But ours wasn't until,
1865, about when that's not even really but.
Yeah, but that was when all the slaves, quote unquote, were free. So that's why we celebrate Juneteenth, June 19th. So yeah. And that's what we're gonna kind of talk about today is, should we as black people celebrate Juneteenth or should we not celebrate Juneteenth?
Yeah, so I have some some notes down and stuff like that because I was just kind of going throughout the day, just kind of thinking about. I was like, wow. So I'm like, it's another thing they just threw at us, being like, here you go, black folks, here you go, you get this little day and stuff like that, trying to make it really seem like that we really gained something.
Mm-hmm.
And there's actually a post actually, so I feel like that fits this perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I think I posted on my Instagram. It said they painted Black Lives Matter instead of defunding the police, clapping for essential workers instead of raising their wages, and made Juneteenth a holiday instead of making sure black folks can vote. Always a symbolic victory instead of a material change.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that just says a whole lot.
It does,
right
because
there.
we've literally asked for the bare minimum. We can't even that. We've asked for reparations, and that's, I know, quote unquote, they can do it. They can. They just choose not to. It's ridiculous. And the fact that nothing against the Asian community. We stand with our Asian brothers and sisters, but the fact that the Asians got a bill passed against brutality against them, but us black people who've been brutalized since we've been brought over here, stolen and brought over here to the United States, and we can't have that. But you're like, you know what? You can have Juneteenth.
No, but that's funny. The bill you can't give us is the 13th Amendment, which basically says that you're free unless you break the laws.
Yeah. I'm just so annoyed at this. And then there's, I was on Twitter and I saw a couple white people, saying stuff back and forth, oh, they don't deserve Juneteenth, blah, 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 saying all stuff. I'm just like, what? Huh? And I know we keep saying the same thing, but it's repetitive. Our ancestors were enslaved, literally built on the backs of our ancestors, this entire country, but we get nothing, and you still brutalize and kill us like we're not human.
Yeah, and you really think that giving us a month and a day, an extra day, is gonna really solve and help anything?
They really said they read everything we put. They're like, we'll give you a holiday.
Yeah,
we'll give you a holiday
for one day,
and and no one has it off. I think it's like corporate America and stuff like that. They have it off, but where I work today on Juneteenth. Mm-hmm. Lots of other black people worked on Juneteenth. I didn't get a paid holiday.
And I just think it's, I don't know, I always feel a certain way when I see, because I love, obviously I love, because I know there are white people that completely support us, all the way and stuff like that, but I just feel like it's very weird when I see them post about Juneteenth. I'm just like, do you even really know what that even means and stuff?
Are you just posting it because you don't want to be seen as racist?
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know how to really feel about that, because I saw everybody post. I'm just like Happy Juneteenth.
It was just the whole Black Lives Matter thing when they were like,
yeah, and then I was hearing that that some white people were trying to explain how it what it meant and stuff like that, trying to act I don't know, just trying to make it turn into their holiday too.
Babes, does this look like the 4th of July? That's next month.
Yeah.
That's next month. Yeah. Until next month to celebrate.
Yeah. But once I also had,
Speak on it.
Okay, so, because obviously you don't read some notes right now. So, you know, people love to say, you know, oh, like, you know, Declaration of Independence, all this kind of stuff like that, right? But as the Declaration of Independence was, you know, was made in 1776, okay, right? So that obviously means that does not mean that we are free. And then they had to come out, obviously, with something else, Emancipation Proclamation, which was created in 1865. However, Juneteenth was created about, you know, a year or two ago, as we know, and stuff like that. So I'm just like, so you just keep creating these laws over and over again, but like we're really not free. It's just you just kind of like, I don't know. It's just very, it's trying to trick our minds. Like this is all like a mind game at this point, because they're like, okay, you know, we're gonna put this out in writing, make it seem like you guys are really free, even though you're really not.
They're literally playing with us. Like they think that we're a joke. And I hope, like, all, like, no offense to all my black people, like, yes, I love you, but y'all are stupid for voting Biden. Y'all are so stupid for voting Biden into office. Like, tell me, what has he done for the black community? Name one thing.
No, literally, I literally had down my notes. I literally said Biden has made crime bills to put our people away. So you're telling me that the same man that's going to, you know, make crime bills is gonna, you know, be like, okay, like you guys are free, I'm gonna you guys to stay, like this is the date you guys were free, like all this.
Nothing. Something for literally everybody else, but nothing.
And I feel like so many people don't even know like he's done that, but like literally, like he's been like in like the whole like political thing. He's been in all that like for a long time. He's made crime bills literally put our people away, and you guys really think that he's on our side?
They parade around in all the black cities saying, you know, vote for us, we'll do this, this, and that.
It's literally
this, and that. Nothing. If anything, the black community is in worse condition. The fact that Biden is in office now. It's just ridiculous.
It's funny. So you're telling me you're going to step into office, and a lot of people thinking that you're going to office to help us when all you've done was do stuff for Asian people and create stuff for them and to protect them.
And of course that's necessary.
Which isn't even a bad thing, but it's just like, okay, but like also like,
what about us?
Because that's the reason why we put you into office, was to help us out, and you're
to
not
make some change,
and you're not doing it.
I'm not seeing any change. I'm not seeing any dollars. I'm not seeing cents. I'm not seeing anything. And the fact that they want to get rid of critical race theory in schools, like, okay, let's break this down. So, hey, let's get rid of the teaching of Black history in our schools. But let's give them a holiday in Juneteenth, but we won't tell them what's behind it and what it's celebrated for.
Yeah, because
we'll take away the history, but you can have a holiday.
No, yeah, because I even have it down. Critical race theory, law and legal institution in the United States are inherently racist and so forth as they function to create and maintain social, economic, and political inequalities between whites and blacks. So it's just like you can't teach history if you cannot teach the truth. Like you can't keep like putting all like these other stuff. You can't like keep sugarcoating it for people. Like you can't just erase a whole entire section of what happened and what keeps happening over and over again, because these little kids are gonna grow up in this world and not know anything of what's going on.
Exactly.
Because we literally live in a black and white world. That's the main reason why we have these wars. It's literally
and they're just continuing trying to blur the lines, and it's like, let's think about this. There's a reason why they don't want people to learn the history of this country, because it is a racist country built on racism, and it flourishes and it continues because people don't want to address the problems.
No, and it's funny because the people who literally were going against this critical race theory didn't even know what it even meant.
Yeah, they're like, I literally saw a TikTok where someone's like, I don't agree with critical race theory, and someone like duetted it back like, what is critical race theory about? And then they like went on Google, like, Dad was talking about it too. They like went on Google, like looked up the Google definition, like didn't even do any type of research. Like, that erases our history and where we come from and what white people have done to us and our ancestors. Like, how you can't just erase that. Yeah. When you erase that, you erase us. So that just shows they want to get rid of us.
It's really because from the start, they have not seen us as human beings. Like, I mean, they've already erased our history before. Now they're erasing even more of it. So it's just like, it's gonna be like we're not even, like, we don't exist. I mean, we don't have our native tongue anymore, you know.
We don't have our native names.
We literally, we don't know anything about our history.
And the fact that we have to pay for a DNA test to learn which countries in diaspora, like, we come from.
And that's just a guess. They don't even know if that's even accurate or not completely sure. So it's like, it's
a whole lot of, and it's quite ridiculous, and I'm sick of it, to be honest. Like, especially, like, when they keep saying, oh, you guys always bring race into thing. You make everything about race. Because everything is about race.
And I feel like, oh my, that's another thing I wanted to say. Okay, so It's funny because people love to say all the time that they are not racist, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you do not think that our people were oppressed and went through something, I'm sorry, but you are racist.
Mm-hmm.
You are. Because, like, you can't just try to be what they're trying to be like, oh, stuff like that, right? But then be like, oh, no, but the world isn't racist, though.
Mm-hmm.
Then what are you helping us fight for since it's not racist?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not adding up.
And I'm like, this is the same people. You're not oppressed. So how are you going to tell me?
Yeah.
What have you experienced? What racism have you experienced in your life?
Yeah. And, like, maybe, yeah. We personally ourselves, we were not on ships. We were not shackled, except for it goes down, like, generations.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's deeper. Trauma is passed down through the DNA. There is scientific evidence to prove
it's
that.
funny. Literally, they're hung ancestors. They still hang us now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
public lynchings. Like when someone is shot, when a black man or a black woman is shot down in the street, that is a public lynching. It may not be a literal lynching, but that is a public lynching. And you are able to go on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and watch that video over and over and over. They put our deaths on display for a reason, to continue to show us, like, hey, you're not free. We can shoot you down the street. And you won't get justice because the system is not built to protect you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's just sad how, like, every time, like, you think, we might have won, is like, we don't. It's just one of their puppet games.
Another tactic to make, black people, we'll give you Juneteenth. But that's it. So, do you think that we should celebrate Juneteenth?
See, and then this is what I said, because when I was thinking about this, whole, like, idea and stuff like that, I was thinking, I saw it in both ways, like, yes, because I feel like, there just needs to be some time, we were just, like, kind of, like, we just need to feel, like, just, like, happy, like, just feel, like, something like that. But then at, like, the same time, I'm just, like, no, because I'm just, like, we're helping them feed into, and they think that they've won, like, once again, so I'm just kind of, like, I'm on the fence, but, like, I'm mainly towards, like, no, we really shouldn't, because I'm just, like, we're just kind of giving them, like, what they want,
And I kind of agree too, because like today while I was at work, seeing other black people, come in because they were like, Happy Juneteenth, and I was like, Happy Juneteenth. That's how, like, black person, we're like, hey, like, we're free and liberated. Not really, but you know what I mean. And it was a happy moment to to have conversations with other black people, like talk about blah blah and everything. But like you said, at the end of the day, they gave us Juneteenth to try to get us to shut up, and we're not gonna shut up because we see what you're doing and it's right in front of our faces. And to all my other black brothers and sisters, if you don't see what's going on, then you wake up because you're lost in the sauce, very deep in the sauce. And it's sad. But, yeah. Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah, happy Juneteenth.
Alright, well, I guess this wraps up this podcast. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we'll have more content coming out where it is me and Brooke. Don't forget to watch you've been in one, but I have a series on our Instagram called Overly Misguided, where I give you guys advice and I talk about, we have like girl chat, we talk about real work experience, we talk about boys, we talk, what I say like that?
I don't know.
We talk about, a bunch of different topics. I put like polls and questions up and I answer questions, everything, blah, blah. So make sure you follow us on our Local Black Girls podcast.
Yeah, I'll put a link down below where the Instagram will be, so yeah.
Thanks for watching. Happy Juneteenth to all my Negroes out there. Black Power.